as far as I'm concerned, an election for president can be handled right now. There's no way that the constitution was designed in such a way that parliament and the president can agree not to appoint the IBC and therefore avoid an election. Can that situation assume they don't appoint the IBC until 2027? Does that mean that the current president and the current MPs will stay in office until the point they decide to appoint a commission? No. The issue is that under the Constitution, and I think it's Article 86, Clause 3 and 4, elections are conducted at the constituency, in the constituency by a returning officer whom we have already, and the presiding officers who are temporary employees. You also have an election for president. If you go to Article 138, Clause 2, it says where more than one candidate is clear to run for president, an election shall take place in each one of the constituencies. The presidential election takes place in the constituency, does not take place at Bomas. The introduction in the Elections Act that the chairman of the IEBC is the returning officer for the president is against the Constitution. And therefore, it cannot be used to deny us elections. It cannot be used to deny us elections. So the presidential election to be held at Bomas, it should not be held at Bomas, it should be held in each one of the 290 constituencies. We get 290 results, and then even the media can call and say this is the person who won the election. Because when the IBC chair only declares, he does not conduct the election. And the declaration is nothing more than just a formality. So for what they did, what Parliament did and the Elections Act, making the IBC chair the returning officer for the election of the president, violates Article 138, Clause 2, which says that, and also violates Article 86, Clauses 3 and 4, which say that an election for president will take place in each constituency, meaning we must have results of each constituency. That will be 290 results of the presidential election. This idea of transmitting material from the polling stations to Bomas is unconstitutional, it's not provided for. And right now what is happening in this country, the problem we have is the failure to uphold the Constitution, the failure for us to implement this Constitution the way it is. So, if Ruto resigns with the entire cabinet, a new election will be held. The transitional mechanism is there, and we don't need the IBC commissioners. The secretariat is there. All the people who are the returning officers are in place. We just have elections in the county, in the constituencies, and we are done.